Ooh, I'm a ghost, and I'm not on the beach, but I'm supposed to be, and that's spooky. Our story begins with Jerry and Terry Sadler. They're visiting their distant cousins, Brad and Agatha. I'm gonna call them Bragatha, because they're fucking cute. Anyways, Terry has weird hobbies like grave rubbing and flower collecting. Jerry's like, hey, that's boring. Let's go to the beach. There's a beach here, and we're not even going to the beach. We're going to a graveyard. You're weird, Terry. Let's go to the beach. She says yes, and then they go down there. They screw around for a bit, but then they meet some kids named Sam, Louisa, and Nat. They're also Sadlers, and they're like, whoa, that's spooky. Maybe we're related or something. And relatives are the spookiest things of all. Anyways, they're chilling out. They talk about a ghost that happens to live in a cave. Spooky. Anyways, that night, Jerry and Terry are like, hey, Bragatha, what's up with this ghost thing? And then they're just like, hey, well, it's just a story. Then the next day, Jerry finds the skeleton of a dog. He's like, okay, this is, yeah, this is a little freaky. The Sadler trio come up. They're like, hey, yo, that's what the ghost does right there. The ghost eats the doggos because the doggos find the ghost. And then they're like, oh, okay. And then they go home. And then they're like, hey, Bragatha, there's a skeleton. How did it get there? And they're like, I don't know. Anyways, Jerry goes down to the beach and he sees a flickering light in the cave. He tells the Sadler trio the next day. And then they're like, oh, that's spooky. We really need to trap this ghost. Because turns out the rocks are magic rocks. And they can hold ghosts. Whoa-ho-ho-ho! That's amazing. Anyways, they go to push down some rocks. But guess what? The ghost, he catches them. And then the ghost's like, hey, no, I'm not a ghost. I'm actually this dude. And his name is Harrison Sadler. He's like, hey, I'm not a ghost. I'm just a ghost hunter, you see. Your friends, the Sadler trios, they're the ghosts. And then they're like, nah, mate, you lying, boy. You lying, boy. And then he's like, well, fine, don't believe me. Just go to the cemetery and see for yourself. They go to the cemetery, and they see the graves of the Sadler trio. And not only that, they see two freshly dug graves marked with their own names. Whoa, that's so spooky! Oh my gosh, it's so spooky! Then the trio show up and they're like, hey, no, that's not our graves. That's our ancestors. We're named after them. And then I go, okay, well, let's go trap that ghost then. And then while there, Terry pushes the trio in the cave, and they're like, what the hell, man? Why'd you push us in the cave? And then Harrison is like, hey, you're not leaving the cave. And they're like, oh, fuck. Anyways, then a dog comes, and the dog's like, hey, they're fucking ghosts. And then Jerry and Terry are freaked out, and they fucking run. They're like, holy shit, they're ghosts. And then lightning happens, and the rocks fall down, and they block the entrance. And Harrison is dead. Rip. Anyways, they're like, hey, that was kind of alright. Let's go home now. And then they tell Bragatha. And then the dog shows up again. The dog is bark, and then the bark dog is like, hey, yo, they're ghosts. And then Bragatha's just like, well, fuck. What do we do with the kids now?
We'll remember it's sad, the ghost